Hey everybody, what's up? How you guys doing? I have a high-end review for you today and it's all about the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. So today I'm going to talk about the shade that I own. It's called Mood Light. So on the Sephora website they describe this color as being a sheer lavender pink, and once it's on my skin I kind of feel like it leans more towards pink than lavender, but as you can see in the pan it does look quite lavender, and it kind of depends on what your skin tone is going to be, what it's going to look like on you. I'm not wearing it yet because I wanted to apply it fresh and show you guys what it looks like. Before I get into the review, I want to show you guys how I apply this powder, and I like to use this just on my cheekbones as a very soft, natural looking highlight. You can use this to highlight other areas of your face as well, but since I feel like this turns very pink on me, I like to just focus it where I would be wearing my blush, and I do have a little bit of blush on today, but I kept it nice and soft. So I just barely tap into it and then I just kind of dust it right along my cheekbone. You can barely tell it's there. I mean, it's not very intense at all, but you can totally build it up. I'll just put a little bit more so maybe you can see it a little bit stronger. Can you see that a little bit more? I did open my window, but it's kind of gloomy today. And I just dusted a tiny bit more, maybe to make it more intense. That's pretty much as intense as I have worn this powder before. And even when you wear it, when you layer it, I still think it looks very subtle. So about the formula, it is a powder, but it's not chalky, it's not cakey. It's very easy to apply. You could use your fingers if you wanted to. I just like to use my brush because this is what I use. But you could totally apply this however you want with a fan brush, whatever you want to do. It's very nice and easy to work with. Another great thing about this powder is that the intensity stays all day long. I've never had any fading with this. It just kind of stays on my cheeks and makes my face look glowy all day long. It doesn't, you know, fade away or anything after a few hours. It's set. Once you put it on, you're good to go. So it lasts all day for me anyway. I have dry skin though, so maybe it depends on how you apply it, but for me, I just apply it on top of my powder and it stays all day. So I personally have fallen in love with this powder. I would definitely repurchase it when I run out, or even buy a different shade. I love this so much. I think it's a beautiful color. It lasts all day long and it looks natural. That's the most important thing about this. Like, if you take anything from this review, just know that this is like a very glowy and it can give you more of a natural highlight. So my overall thoughts on this is that it's amazing. I personally have fallen in love with it. I've been using it for, I want to say, a few weeks now, maybe even a month. I don't know. I decided to put this review off because I really was testing it out. I didn't want to just apply it and be like, oh yeah, it's great, buy it, because there are so many reviews out there on these and it's like confusing. It's like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? And I understand the hype around this because I don't have any other highlighters like this. So I can see people who really love highlighter being very excited about this product since it is so different than many other highlighters. And I think that is why it was so crazed over and like sought after when it first came out. I don't even know when that was, but you know how like everybody had an ambient lighting powder review at one point in time and you're like, oh my god, like what is up with this powder? But it's really that good, and I definitely think that this is a worth it high-end product. I personally have been using this like almost every single day. I've been reaching for this highlighter more than like any other highlighter I own. This is basically my perfect product for brightening up my skin. It's so easy to use. You just barely swipe any on and it like instantly transforms your skin. Especially if you have dry skin, I really recommend this over other highlighters because sometimes other highlighters can make your patches like of dry skin look bigger or make them look more dry, and that's just not good. And something like this is perfect for dry skin because it just kind of glides over it, glosses over the pores, and it doesn't settle into the lines. It just makes your skin look phenomenal. So that's it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thank you so much for watching.